What's up, witches? It's Luna here with a reading of the new moon for April 11th. This is happening at 10:30 p.m. in the Eastern time zone, and this is April 11th, 2021. And looking at the chart here, as ever, going down to the bottom right where we have the balance of elements and modes, and we see a really super strong Aries chart signature. No big surprise there, as we've got Sun, Moon, Mercury, Venus, and Chiron all sitting in Aries for the new moon. I'm deciding this month to take a slightly different angle towards these chart readings that gets us a little more away from the language of prediction. Remember that these charts are applicable to the collective, to all of us in general. So we do want to take it as a very generalized reading, but we can make it a little more specific if we look at it in terms of what this is a birth chart for. Because I am primarily a natal astrologer, this is the language that I speak. But any new moon is an opportunity to start something new. Spell-wise, it's the best time to kick something off. So let's look at this as the birth chart of whatever spell work you're going to do on the new moon and what will be in that birth chart. Of course, I can't give you the angles because I don't know where you live. So ignoring those, let's just look at the aspects. Again, we've got this 5-planet wad in Aries, and we do have a stellium, a true stellium, and that is the moon and sun both at 22 degrees and Venus at 26 degrees. I am going to call that a stellium even in this transit chart, and even though that's 4 degrees off the sun and the moon, just because of the strength of that new moon in Aries. The sun is exalted in Aries, which means that self-expression comes to its highest level when the sun is in Aries. It's all about me. You express yourself best when you're not concerned with anybody else. The fullest expression of your identity can happen when there's nobody in the way, right? So the sun is exalted in Aries, conjuncting the moon in Aries. That means our creative energy and our emotional energy are synced up, are operating in the same element and mode. The element is fire, so things are passionate. We get excited about things. Enthusiasm and motivation is easy to come by. And let's throw Venus in there, which is the pleasure-seeking principle. And in Aries, we're aggressively looking for things that appeal to the senses and give us a good time and something we can enjoy. We have Mars at 23 Gemini, both ruling and sextiling this this conjunction, at least just the sun moon, not with Venus. It is doing that from Gemini. So let's bring flexibility into the picture as well. I mean, the stellium and cardinal signs. Cardinal is about getting things started, but then it finds it easy to let things go as well, to move on to the next thing that they're enthused about. So when you rule it from a mutable sign, which is Mars here, it just brings that added flexibility, so we can kick things off with a will and lots of passion and looking for some good results. And we can also be a little bit flexible about how things are heading. Just look for abundant energy there. But then let's also look at the fact that we've got Mars squaring Neptune. Now, this is a separating aspect. As you see, Neptune's at 21 degrees. Mars, the faster planet, is at 23. So it's a separating square, but a square nonetheless. And this can serve to dissipate energy. Neptune is in its own sign. It's dignified here, so it has the stronger position over Mars in Gemini, where energies tend to be scattered. So you might find yourself getting up ahead of steam and, let's get going on this. And suddenly it's like, oh no, let's just hang out and vibe for a while. So, that's a potential as well. We have Jupiter in an applying trine to Mars. So we can get very physical. There would be a lot of physical energy available. Again, it can cause us to kind of dissipate our physical energy some. But Jupiter, the ruler of Sagittarius, can talk about sports, can talk about, getting out in the great outdoors. And Mars, of course, is physical activity. Put them in trine, and the wanderlust comes in. Let's just get out and go out and do something, see something that gives us a new change of scenery and gives us a little bit of variety in life. We have Saturn trining the North Node. So responsibility moves us forward. Taking responsibility for how things are going and making the plan, that can be something that really moves us forward. We also have Mercury sextiling the North Node, so communication, clear communication, also moves us forward. Mercury here is ruled by that Mars. Mercury in Aries can get a little bit mouthy. It means very active mental energies going on here. Let's see. That's a sesquisquare. We're not going for the minor aspects here. I think that might be all I have to say. There's abundant physical energy available here. It is, however, prone to the vibe that you're around. So one of the things you can do when you're working with a square is look at the energies and think about, how can I use those energies before they use me? With a Neptune-Mars square, we can do some active meditation, like walking meditation, something physical that takes us to that, place in between the worlds, that takes us out of ordinary reality. So even sitting in nature, but something repetitive like walking or doing mantra work, or something that just uses that Mars energy to take us to an escape, which is the Neptune energy, can maybe help us keep the energy levels up, rather than Neptune sort of, dissolving our energy and drying us out. To sum up, with this wad of planets and bodies in Aries, there's just a lot of energy to use, and that energy is initiating, getting started, planting seeds, digging up the garden, prepping the beds if you haven't done that physically yet. Get out, get active, stay safe, keep yourselves healthy. I hope you're getting vaccinated, and I hope that that you're hopeful for springtime energy coming and doing your part. Here's the way forward, Saturn in the North Node, doing your part to be responsible, to wear masks, to wash your hands, to continue following the safety protocols, so that we can all have a safe and social summer, and we can look forward to that. All right, you guys, thanks for hanging out with me. This is Luna. Blessed be.